Hello guys, this is Spyderrock and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make this. This is a zero-tick sugarcane farm, and it's kind of loud, I will admit. It takes a minute to get going, but once it gets going it can start building up a lot of sugarcane. So this is what I ran it for, oh there we go, we just collected a little bit more. I've been running this for just a little bit, just a few minutes, and I already got a stack and 11. I'm going to turn it off though because it's pretty loud. You're probably going to want to bury this somewhere, to be honest. Anyway, this right here, it collects sugarcane into here. I sort of messed around with this design a lot until I figured out one that was just very compact. I tried to make one that was, I have this in my realm. I tried to make one that was like 5 blocks wide or less, and this one's 5 blocks wide. But it's actually a lot narrower in my realm because I just have like a wall here instead of like making this thing. But if you wanted to build this above ground, you could do this, or I guess I would recommend indenting it into the ground, like 2 blocks, I don't know. But you know, you guys can figure out how you want to make it look nice. Anyway, I watched a bunch of videos about this and realized that I couldn't really find many that were, pretty much all of them were either one thing, like one of these, or they were like huge farms. And I wanted to make one that was a little bit more efficient than like the singular ones, but still just about as compact. It's literally 1 block wider, and it doesn't even have to be that much wider. And yeah, there's probably more compact ways to do this, but this is just sort of what I use, and I thought you guys would want to see how to do this. So yeah, I guess we should go ahead and get into building it. Alright, in this chest right here, I have all the materials you will need, so go ahead and, I don't know, take a screenshot or pause the video or something. There you go. Anyway, what you're gonna need, a stack-ish of building blocks. I just always recommend having building blocks. I'm using iron for this. It doesn't really matter what you use as long as they're solid. 2 chests, 1 lever, 11 redstone dust, 2 redstone repeaters, 1 redstone torch, 4 dispensers, 4 water buckets, 2 dirt, 2 hoppers, 2 stairs of any type. It doesn't matter if they're cobblestone or not. 12 glass, although they don't necessarily all need to be glass, but you know, I just like to use glass to stay safe. 4 glass panes, 2 pistons, and 2 sugar canes. That's kind of obvious. Although if you only have 1 sugar cane, I guess you could start it with 1 and then put the second one in later. I don't know. Anyway, right here I guess we should go ahead and start with the redstone clock. Now I think there are a couple different types of redstone clock you could use for this, but this is the one I recommend here. So go ahead, also the dimensions you're going to want, I'm pretty sure this is 5 by 9. Let's see, yeah. No, 5 by 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5 by 9. I'm sorry, I can't count. Anyway, it's 5 by 9, so that's really all the dimensions you'll need. You can probably make it a little bit more compact or a little bit bigger depending on what you need. Anyway, make a little V here, just like this, out of just regular building blocks. Then go ahead and place down a lever right on the edge of this block. Then what you're going to want to do is go ahead and place a repeater facing away from you, if I am correct. Yes, a repeater facing away from you, and then a redstone torch beneath it so it powers the repeater, and then another redstone right here which will start that little clock going. Now this clock is silent, which is nice. It won't be silent for long once you have those pistons activated, but you flick the lever and it turns it off. Now it's something I want to experiment with that I haven't really ever tried before. Okay, yes, you can put the lever on top of the block. So if you want to have this level sort of be like ground level, you could probably do that if you put the lever on top of the block, but I'm just going to keep on the side of the block since this is like sort of the standard way to make this circuit. Then what you're going to want to do is go ahead and extend this redstone out, I'm pretty sure 3 blocks, and go ahead and put iron here and here, put redstone on top of both of those pieces of iron. Then put a redstone repeater, my apologies if your name is Peter, continuing in the same direction that this one is away. Put that on 1 tick, or I guess that's 2 ticks, I don't know, but move that over 1, so you've got 1 torch and then 2, right? And then go ahead and put a block of iron here, and we'll get back to that later, I guess. Actually, here, let's go ahead and, we'll get back to that later. I'm sorry, I'm sort of all over the place with this. Anyway, go ahead and put some more building blocks right here. You can get rid of those later if you want to, but you don't have to. Then you're going to want to put dispensers facing up on all of those. Now this redstone will go into this dispenser and will power this dispenser as well. So both of these dispensers are being powered. If you want to make this any longer, it's pretty easy to make longer, but if you want to make it like 4 blocks wide, then you'd put dispensers up there, and then you bring the redstone down and around, which is doable. It's not that complicated. So I believe in you guys. If you want to do it, you can do it. The next, what you're going to want to do here, go ahead and grab your stairs, and on these back 2 dispensers, go ahead and put those stairs there. I'm not putting in the water buckets yet, just because I want to make sure everything's there first. You go ahead and put your 2 dirt in front of those stairs. So you've got the stairs facing into the dirt, sort of like seats at a table. And then you're going to want to place a building block on here, or I guess 2 building blocks on here. And then go ahead and put your chests on top of here, and you can get rid of these, keep them, I guess. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of them, but you can keep them if you want to, I'm pretty sure. Then grab your hoppers, place your hoppers into the chests, just like that. You're going to want to crouch place it so that you can drop stuff into both of your hoppers. And I don't know why this one isn't going into the hopper. That's really, because the hopper is being powered with redstone. Big brain. Anyway, they should be collected because this redstone will constantly be going on and off. So go ahead and grab out a building block of your choice. Place it along here, just 3 blocks like that. And then on the other side, 3 blocks like that. Then I think now would actually, we can't put the sugarcane down yet because we don't have the water in there. Let's go ahead and put the water in then. So you're going to want to put 1 water bucket in each of the back ones, just like that. And then you're going to want to turn it on so that you can see the water is going in and out and in and out. Okay, so you're going to want to put water in these 2 down here so that you get the timing just right, so that when the water is out here, it's in there and vice versa. So go ahead and just try to get one of these good. So let's see if we got it. Nope, we didn't get it. We got to take it out again. There's sort of just a trial and error until you get it to work. So maybe, yeah, there we go. Okay, so I think just counting on, off, on, off is gonna be what gets you to work. Off, on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off. There we go. Okay, finally, I did it. So now go ahead and put down your sugarcane, and it shouldn't break since there's always gonna be water there. But I'm pretty sure whatever this does, it like updates the block or something. I'm not sure. I don't really know much about the taking mechanics. I just know how it works and that it works. So you can see that it's grown, and that's probably not a good sign. So just go ahead and break it when it grows, at least. Actually, go ahead and turn this off so it doesn't grow, because you don't want it to grow while you're building it. Anyway, go ahead and spin your 12 glass just up here like this. So 6 on each side, and then grab your 4 glass panes. 1, 2, 3, 4, just so it looks just like that. Then what you are going to want to do is put blocks on top of both of these. Both of these, and then go ahead and grab out your pistons and make them so that they're facing in towards this. So it should look just like this. I'm gonna go ahead and just leave that there for a second so you can get a picture or whatever. If you want to make sure, go ahead and check that your build looks good. Then cover the whole roof of this with iron, or I guess whatever block you're using, just so none of your sugar canes go to waste. Now go ahead and next to these pistons put two blocks of your choice, just like that, and then go ahead and build up just like this. You can keep the blocks down there if you want to. I prefer it how it looks like that, and we'll make a little staircase for the redstone just like this that will then push out the pistons. Now I think that is pretty much it at this point. If it's not working, there's a few things I'd recommend doing. So as you see, it won't work at first. You have to give it a little bit of time. I think Mojang is sort of trying to patch zero ticking, so it's technically cheaty. But yeah, you can see, there we go, we've already got 2 sugar canes, and after every like 7 to 10 pushes or pulses, we should get another one. It's kind of slow at first. It'll speed up, I think, as your game goes on. If it's not working, here's the things to check. Right here, does this thing tick 1 backwards? Because if it's not, then that would be a major problem. Next thing to check, if this circuit isn't working, does it look exactly like this? Just go ahead and, hold on, let me pull this down. Go ahead and make sure that that looks exactly like that does, because I made that mistake quite a few times, just building my circuit wrong, making one thing be in the wrong direction. If your crops are breaking, that means that you don't have the water alternating back and forth, which wouldn't be good. If it's not being collected into the chest, make sure the hoppers are facing into the chest. If the pistons aren't pushing, make sure that you have these on the right level. I'm just sort of pointing out all the things that I did incorrectly, because I feel like if I did it incorrectly, then, you know, well, I guess that's not really saying much. I do a lot of things incorrectly, but someone else is probably prone to do the same thing wrong. Anyway, here it is, the zero-tick sugarcane farm. You can see that it just generated some sugarcane. A nice thing about this model is that you can extend it sort of as much as you want. You're limited by how far the redstone power will travel, but you can at least make it 4 blocks long. But because these are pretty cheap and easy to make, you can just make a second one and have these both running. And you can see that we're now basically doubling our profit. Now go ahead and put this into an auto item sorter system. I made a tutorial about that the other day, and you'll basically be good as long as you just leave this running in the background. It's not really ever going to seize up, I don't think. And if it ever does, just, you know, turn it off and turn it on again. Like most things, that will solve problems. I'm gonna go ahead and turn these off though because they are pretty loud. Anyway, this is a very compact way to make a zero-tick sugarcane farm. I'm not sure if this works for zero-ticking anything else. I haven't really tried, but I do know that it works for sugarcane and that you can sort of move parts around to your liking. This doesn't exactly have to be here. I put it here just because it made it compact, but let's say you had this like underground a couple blocks and you wanted to move this up a couple blocks, feel free to do that, you know. And then I always like to do like a little building tips segment at the end. So since I am about to end off this video, something you can do, let's say that you have this is like grass or ground level, go ahead and make sure that that's sort of the grass is down there. Grab your lever, grab your lever, flick it off, put it up here. If you really wanted to, you could, and this is probably going to break everything. There we go. Go ahead and put it there, have some grass there, and then if you want to, you can have grass up here, and then you can just bring that grass across. You could, I don't know, just pretend this is a hill or something. Or if you really wanted to, you could cover this whole thing in grass. You could put it this far down into the ground, and you could just have this as like one little dent into here. I don't know, there's all kinds of stuff you could do with it. I'm just gonna sort of leave it like this, because to be honest, that actually looks not too bad. And then of course you have your sugarcane, which look, it's only been like 2 minutes and it's already at 20 sugarcane. So I'd say, you know, maybe something close to 10 sugarcane a minute, which is not that bad, assuming that you'd want to just AFK this for like an hour. I guess 10 sugarcane a minute, what's that, 600 sugarcane in an hour, because 60 minutes times 10. Well, yeah, hopefully I did that math correctly. Anyway, thanks for watching me to here. Leave a like and subscribe if you want more redstone tutorials or just other Minecraft things, because I will continue to post all of these things. Thanks for watching, see you guys later, and bye.